Hi there everyone, and I have another very exciting game to show you. In this chess game we have Ehrhardt post with white pieces, who was German chess master, and he was German chess champion from 1921 and 22, and he passed away in Berlin in 1947. And his opponent with the black pieces was Alexander Flamberg, a Polish chess master, and he was Warsaw chess champion in the years of 1901, 1902, and finally in 1910. He passed away in the year 1926. He was born in 1880. So, okay, let's see what happened in this chess game. This game was played in Germany in 1914. So, we have a 4 knights game, Spanish variation, knight in, and this is the Rubinstein counter gambit. So black wants to sacrifice a pawn for the quick activity and rapid development, but white is not accepting, developing the pieces, and knight to a4, b5, knight takes, pawn takes bishop, and then knight goes back, c takes, queen takes, and retreating the bishop, not allowing damaging pawn structure, so both players castled, and then knight up, activating the knight, so queen over, and then simply capturing the bishop, and queen to e2, so white wants to use his queen potentially after removing the knight, and then this is skewer, so the only defense is blocking the bishop, b5, bishop to g5, and we have pawn takes, b takes on c4. Well, in this position, allowing damaging the pawn structure in the king side, but if knight to d7, can you see the problem? The only safe spot for the knight? Well, this is the problem. C takes on b5 and the knight is blocking the queen, and white is better and white is a pawn up. So if this move, f3 or a4, and white is much better. So we have b takes on c4. If in this position, by the way, if trying to defend the knight with the queen, then we still can take the pawn. As you can see, the queen is not going to be support the pawn, so black has problems in this position, and allowing damaging the pawns in the king side, and the king is exposed to white's attack. Black must be careful, so this is check. If a knight to f5, threatening checkmate in 2 moves, so king over and rook to g8, and black is fighting back. So this is why we see check and then queen to h4. Not impatiently knight to f5 because of rook over, and again black is fighting back, and black can actually use this open g file against white. So queen over, aiming the king, and plus hitting the f pawn. Black is defending, adding one more attacker, and black can't defend actually, so takes and threatening mate on h7, defending, and then rook over, so planning to lift the rook and then swinging the rook over and adding one more attacker. So we have bishop back, rook up as planned, c6, and rook over, bishop to d7. Well, not capturing the rook because that would be a blunder. Black must defend the checkmate threat. This is checkmate. So bishop to d7, and black wants to support the rook with the other rook, but bishop was blocking, as you can see. So it is white to play and win. What would you do in this position? White has a very strong move. Okay, did you see the move? Queen to h6 and threatening checkmate. Big pressure for black. So threatening queen takes rook, and what else? Defending with the rook. Only defense besides the meaningless queen takes knight and losing the queen after sacrificing the queen. But if, of course, rook takes rook, that was checkmate. So black has to defend, and it is white to move. Can you guess the final move in this checkmate? What would you do? Okay. Did you see queen takes on h7 by post? And after this move, the Polish chess master resigned because of this only continuation. Rook takes on h7, the only move, and then rook takes rook, checkmate. The knight is supporting the rook, the king is stuck, and this is the Arabian mate, a very beautiful checkmate. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye bye.